Wahab the Punch TV. So much and then the first time I do her channel here. Subscribe my and like and share. We will share our comment section for my ebusian for some minimum a political trending story be up to for much as ebusian for a gentleman. Just say alphabet be a be a can ebusian for my uncle near uncle video name right by the Munchimuna ever blame.
The Punch TV.
Elections na Ghana for Ebeto L 2024 no. You to know ebe determine the election no. Now omu determine election we are they are expecting ubia omu the mandate be and say sa promise na omu sha ne sa brei e wa bato obre so no. Omu fulfill it. Now so omu fulfill it will spell doom for us.
Me ba chawo obre no apremu ato apa ho sima aduana mienu 1242 hi Angel 96.1 FM so. Ekoma ye die. Nipa ba ko pe ene ye ne betumi atwanitia. In fact, oye international relations expert kese pa. Osanso security consultant. Meka Ashanti region this year. Ashanti Kramo de Shekonkno yi. Farouk Wahab ewa homana so. Papa salamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wele tiawa abane se dodo na na atwe wonti yen wesi time kra. De asi Kenya ye wonwa papa.
Manu dia. Pacho manu dia Kenya.
Ye wonwa.
Dabi.
Sabre ya AUM mu no aye late ana hu hia se African pen for bekum.
O se Obama Obi and stop. The only difference between them any issue to do with two political parties and two political factions. Let's get that one clear. And then as it were in the system last 2 years, Rala Odinga, any Orange Democratic Party, almost a demonstration. This time around, I had the youth. And what does it mean? The youth say, even the UDP, United Democratic Alliance Party, UDA, no, I had Rala, William Rico, the party, no, the members, no, youth, no, Omuna Dawson. Anna Uhuru, Susu Party Jubilee, Susu members. And to this time, no, I had Cologne, I had William Ruto, I had Ralo Odinga, and now Uhuru. Nobody can actually say, sir, I are you to a youth. What does it mean? What it means is that now, no, William Ruto is to see this kind of, how do you call it, demonstrations, politics. Time now about just 1 year and dancing. And then there you can say, sir, opposition powered demonstration. And more or less, he was ready to fight it off. Because one would say, William Ruto and Uhuru, Obiani Omo problem, Obin the vice president, Minya, and Sana, Omobati to me, one for 9 years, the initial candidate of the Jubilee Party. How Ruto supported an idiot, and now then again to power. And one would say, he's in all. And whatever took him, it was taken as a political vendetta game. But unfortunately, this time around, for Ruto, it is not like that. We haven't heard from any of the banks, i.e., Cologne, and I say Uhuru, and I say Odinga. Even though politically, but what is a opponent is the administration of the more or less, you know. But the reality of the matter is that bill now, Parliament a date issue we have. In my view, I think that part of it is useless. Now let me put on record for the public for your ears. And he said, Papa will come back. I am madam. Men to me 5 years because Mamma Pemmy. Meneno. And a rubber on the meeting in front of Ayele Gambini. or Belgium, a consultant for French government. Yami and some Africa. And a year financial consultancy to support the presidential bid of Wuki. And she was friends of Wuki. Osha ye department. I mean, Ghanaian, and I did, and then other two. We did mobilize a lot of things from Wuki, and then the presidential ambition. You had the route of Babangida of Nigeria. So something that has to do with Kenya, I fairly understand Kenya very well. And at the same time, 2019, Mr. Alan Chamatri, the witness. Nana do not come to the witness. Minister of Foreign Affairs, I am witness. Chama 80 Pacific, African, Caribbean Pacific countries, the ACP, declaration, in Gungi and Mapoja declaration. I represented a certain small continent, islands of the Pacific. I have Fiji, I have Vanuatu, I have Samoa, I have Papua New Guinea, I have Kiribati, I have Tahiti, I have New Caledonia, New Solomon Islands. I represent them. Oh, that's me. For us to stand
the Punch
and part of the declaration, all these things were in the measure of the Yamapoja declaration in Kenya, the KITP, Kenya International Conference, which are now some of the people who opened the country after Uhuru, and China, Madam as Speaker on behalf of the Union. The main goal was the youth of African youth and employment. Declaration of 2019 from 2nd December up to 11th December, and our president signed the final declaration. The basic tool of that in Bungi Yamapoja declaration was the youth of Africa to have job to do. Now, Kenya was issued with unemployment, not different from Ghana. But here is the case. The Osha country, the African Caribbean Pacific, that was the last biggest one that they had in Kenya. And the main focus was youth employment on the African continent. That time William Ruto was the vice president of Kenya. He spoke on there. And the surprising is the president here. And employment issue with the Kenyan youth, Kabada Nakomaso. Name beyond that, where a finance bill. Now, after finance bill now, they are shaking for a bread. Which means 25% of the two bread. It's unheard of. But, I the first time, it's African. Now, a country Liberia, Thomas Doe. Now, president Doe, president Yomkuno. Uncle Chon and Mumu by $2 a bag. I just move on. My in the background here, a bit noisy, Kaka.
Okay.
And I mean your feedback not too much.
All right, sorry.
Master Samuel Doe, Uncle Chon rice with $2. And then I expected the coup d'etat of Johnson and it's a sailor. Omkogu Riama, Omdiya, Omuchidu, Ekuno. Amon Okotumu. Country Sierra Leone. I heard Joseph Momo, who was the second longest serving president after Siaka Stevens in Sierra Leone. Momo, that's also cotton, rice, our Sierra Leone, and a fish, our Sierra Leone, which is the most main staple food for the people of Sierra Leoneans. And to the amount coup d'etat of Valentine Strasser, who was just the youngest president ever in the history of Africa and the world, was 25 years old. The vice president, Taj Musa, was 23 years old. In the 1990s, Kua Omduko Momo, Oman Kumanoma, Akuko, and Omcha Akuko, and Omdimoja, Nomko be in the window, the Mojan, so much security for. And Omcha Pijama, so and Omdon look at Samko Guinea. That was the coup d'etat. It taking place here alone, Editu Momo. And then the man here successful, Otun a rice and a fishing. It was just around the same era, no? And Liberia forced to say, Master Sergeant Doe, Samuel Doe, Wakwa Cotton rice by $2. and the true. And you look at it from the fact that with the near rice, what to rice ma 21 to rice to oil. The addition parliament the oil, price of cooking oil, and the price of bread by 25%. Even though there are a lot of those other things that I want financial bill also. But the aspect in planning say, obviously Kenya, which I visit so much, and Nigeria need more than. But let us not forget it. Kenyans are hard-working people. One like Ghana for you listening. Nasa Nigeria kwa ding. Sadi in the pan with the ultimate. Name on what some bread in the mudia. Like I said, when you're Juma, when you need bread, with the kunu crown copper, into that one, has packed this kind of anger. And I think, say, it's not the best of its kind. But the interesting thing is, AU has no negotiating partner on the table that they can bring on board to discuss. What are they going to discuss with them? The youth has not got any leadership. But what I said, the youth of Kenya has no leadership. It needs to be a leadership of a party B. And we have a Tuesday there. Ruto here and again say, Raila, a demonstration now. Orange Party here and Copenhagen. Where the new Orange Party in the year, and then your friends, the Jubilee Party in the year, and then your Kalonzo Party in the year. This one is there. Almost the youth of Kenya, and young who political head Biano, and even Mata Karura, extra some speech, but the youth really decided to free of bonus. Who is also from the Uhuru Party. No, or a vice president. Raila Odinga. Or you're not against them to take advantage of what they were going to do. And then no say no. Parliament of course no machine. Omashi Party. Apart from that, the coat of arms and granted to accord.
Yes, I've got pay Blasmid Marco Bofuro.
And as Speaker of Parliament, ne desk Omafako. And a Kenyan Speaker of Parliament with plastic when he's walking into the chamber, taking some granted in improved. What I said, Omafa sick in the cook, walking sick of the Kenyan parliamentarian. And the issue is an issue. Yanshaya, about the beginning of Bouteflika, a year Arab Spring taking place in Tunisia. The same and similar thing because on the continent today with the internet and then also the social media, so BBC
Angels.
now Obia we take advantage. And on the day to say is that politicians
Angels.
and the parliamentarians have said, and I will say is that every country thrives through their parliament, not only the executive. It is not true, sir. The executive may have a bad governance system. The executive may have a bad administrative system. But if you have a strong parliament, and you know Europeans, because no president, no power, no Jimmy Mama kick and their own pet and parliament said, yeah, the bill abroad. But then even this one, bill, they are signing you. Let us get it clear.
Yeah.
Bill, you're signing here. It was a proposed bill. The opposition and then the majority are in effect in majority nowadays. They might pass the bill because they have used their number. However, they are putting pressure on your president, my good friend William Ruto. Say I want to mean something. As we speak, this morning, Ruto or Mombasa, what moment the source of free the state house, or your friend Nairobi. And I'm at the end of the Mombasa. Also do Mombasa. I want a coastal at the state house in one. I want the head of Mukunda. And job the Nakota say, there's pressure be after Obama. Don't give me the next part in Shonano, edit Runga. That's our church in Tanzania. That's a job the local safety. It is a way of president. Now, I could do baby say, or parliament. Acquire the Engineer Ghana. You have free 1.5 hours flying time. From Nairobi to Mombasa, driving time about 4 hours to Mombasa. Now imagine, say, one gets a baby sound a day and a half. That's a Mombasa youth. Also start war, Mombasa. William Ruto, the only alternative for betting want to be my interior. Kenya want to be my interior, want to be my Mata region, want to be my lot of the region. We are wrong, I'm not perfect Tanzania by this time. And the how many issues you say? A bill, no, almost per that time. And then the problem is that I thought about to see the future. I guess this is the parliament. And to mean what the law of the Kenya says, said they will dissolve the parliament and we enact or re-establish it. And I said, the parliamentarians, they are running and fear for their life. Interestingly, the friends are over Kenya on the ground. That's it. Even Kenyan known by the citizens. Over court in the Kenya. I'm going to write demonstration to me the other cafe. I found one of you when you have done it. Because Kenya Parliament will be about those issues and the Dragamon, which is teacher over time. And so the ashes. Okay. And it was easier to identify the Kenya parliamentarians. And you'll be also used to all the Albania parliament. Omo nya kwa real demonstration no mo. Obi are you receive to Ghana. Wow. And I can't singlet. Yes. I can't singlet. We should identify the way MP shoe. When you should take as I said. Obi buy demonstration in Ghana. And see vice they're sticking on. It's not the best of the time. But sometimes one would say it's not a good for African government. Because when you be the understanding of the European democracy is not to vote somebody into elections and to have a free and fair election. It is not free. There is no free and fair election in any part of the world, not even in Jerusalem, not even in Mecca. There is no free and fair election. America has never registered free and fair election. In fact, they made two major corrupted elections. UK, but we're experiencing corrupt elections. Canada in 1994, John Chrétien. Your friends say English Canada and then the Quebec. Almost we are the most serious corrupted election in the history of mankind. As a country like Canada, Nita Bako, one head, the same and now Uti, and then a separate year. Omama Quebec, Omama Mayeding, Omama Mayer of French Canada. And if you talk about genuine elections here, and then see, name on the European version, the advanced country version of democracy is economic emancipation. When you democratize your economy, you emancipate the people, and the economy is emancipated, the economy is lubricated. And it's once men lubricate your economy. And in the case of Ghana, the answer said, election, no, the best of and the dinner baby. No Ghanaian parliamentarian, former and prime minister can justify the bill. None of them. You can't be an MP, other MP, NDC. You can't be an MPP, NDC, MPP. Now, now, bad government. Let me see that and brought somebody there or no opposition. I said, government MPC and comfort. We are comfortable because we are not. The Jawan had the boy and Probu. And I'm referring to NDC. And I'm also referring to MPP there. Now, Musuma choose NDC at the time there. Only a corrupt. I'm a day from Gangan to Amunche Nini. What have your MPs also been able to declare of their wealth? Abnormal wealth. Undefinable wealth. What of it? And the worst of it, the most atrocity of it all, they said, the youth of Ghana, how we are politics in me. Only a confusion for Kraken womb. And I'm telling authorities that all the youth that you and I we all know before they join politics. Government of wealth. And you know, and in the parliamentary your friend say the parliamentary salary. Oh my mom chief executive, almost some salary, and in Yama Omude.
Angel.
Obi to me that I said, I don't see that man war. It's airport. They did not know one of that document.